Nothing special to be honest, but I hope I can travel abroad because we've been suffering from the pandemic, COVID-19. Before the pandemic, I used to travel abroad twice a year, and at that time, a couple of years ago, we were able to make a travel plan easily. Hopefully, I wish I could go abroad in the very near future. At the end of the day. Recently, yes, I can agree that we find it difficult to make plans in such circumstances. Well, there is no doubt that the pandemic makes it more difficult to arrange schedules, to meet people, to go to restaurants and bars and so on. Plus, making plans itself has become something which should be avoided, especially as long as the plan involves outdoor activities, like traveling, for example. Yes, I'm not sure if it is more fun to have a plan or resolution in the new year, but I believe it must be a great opportunity to share your plan to your family and your friends. For me, it's quite fun to hear others' determinations or plans in the new year. Well, yes, it's absolutely a good topic to start a new year. Okay, if I was asked to describe a documentary program in Japan, I would definitely choose a sport documentary. It was about 3 years ago and I watched it with my family at home. The program was about a World Cup game when Japan national football team matched against Belgium. The reason why I found it very interesting is that the documentary has a lot of interviews with players, not only with members of Japan national team, but also Belgian football players. They told us their feelings at that time during the interview, together with the game plans actually. On top of it, the team managers' analysis were made in relation to match tactics. I was so curious about what had happened at the match because even though Japan scored the first 2 goals, they couldn't find their way to defend 2 goals advantage and win the game. And lost the game. Yes, I think documentary programs are becoming popular nowadays because what audiences want is reality in the face of pandemic, war, and environmental issues. Frankly speaking, recent variety shows are extremely boring as well as I can watch them. So I've lost a habit of watching variety shows actually. However, when I find a good documentary program on the TV program list, I come to think that I need to record it or I should watch it if I've got spare time. So I'm not 100% convinced that documentary programs are more popular than any other programs, but I wish a lot of people, especially the younger generations, watch news documentaries in order to recognize where we are at the moment. Yes, it's a difficult question because I don't think it's boring to watch documentaries. My instant analysis is, well, for those who want fiction or fantasy inside the story, they tend to watch movies or dramas. I reckon they consider watching TV as entertainment, as a form of entertainment, so to speak. So yes, for them, it's quite natural to think that watching documentary is quite boring. As I said earlier, now that we have to survive a difficult and sluggish environment, We need to know what is going on and what we should do. Currently, I can't be so specific about this, but in my opinion, the ideal program would be the one which enables audiences to be given an opportunity to think about how we should make our lives happy and peaceful.
Thank you for watching. If you are interested in my online English course, please visit kyappyenglish.com. You can also find its URL in my description part of this video. See you!